Yeah.
The Suns are not a good team. If Devin Booker they would not be able to pull anything off. I'm sorry.
Haley, if the best player on your team gets hurt, what? How many teams in the league are that deep? Haley, what sense does that make? What are you talking about?
Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Up Next Show. Before we get started, I would just like to say that the violence in the country needs to stop. It does nothing for us and serves no purpose at all. Okay. Now, with that being said, I feel that when we lose inside of Christ, this is what happens. Today is going to go down in history as a very bad day, and we do not want that to happen. So please continue to stay safe and guard those around you and know the situations you put yourself in. Now, let's get into the video. So today the topic is whether or not the 5-2 Suns will be a playoff threat, will be a threat in the playoffs. Now, before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tap the bell. Delito, give me your insight. Do you think the Suns are going to be a playoff threat in the playoffs?
I know what everybody's thinking. It's too early, 2 weeks in to be talking about the playoffs. But what I'm seeing from these 5-2 Suns, I have not seen from these Suns in the past few years. I have not seen this from the Suns in a long time. Chris Paul addition is one of the more underrated additions of the offseason. Chris Paul has brought that leadership to the Suns. Devin Booker is back on his all-star track like he is. And Devin Booker, not no superstar, but he's an all-star. Should be an all-star every year. The Suns are legit. I'm not saying they're going to win the finals. They're going to make it to the finals. But I'm saying don't count out the Suns. The Suns could, what the Nuggets did last year, that's what the Suns could do this year. They could surprise a few teams, and so don't take the Suns lightly. The Suns are legit. They're going to go into the playoffs as a 5, 6, 4 seed, and they'll make some noise.
Lisa, do not compare the Suns to the Nuggets. The Nuggets had a walking triple-double, like you said, and not a top 10 player, but he's up there probably at that 11th or 12th spot.
Nikola Jokic is not a top 10 player?
No, we're not on that right now, Nelly. So
oh my goodness!
I want to ask you a question.
He is definitely a top 10 player.
I want to ask you a question, Nelly. So you have the look. I'm gonna give it to the Suns. They started off great. Devin Booker's looking good. Chris Paul decent. Oh, almost 10 assists. And DeAndre Ayton is looking okay. I'm gonna give it to them. They are not. They might be a playoffs team coming in at that 7 to 8 spot. They're not getting anywhere past the first round at best. So the Suns historically has just been a bad team. Since they've had Devin Booker has never made a playoff team. And
that's not his fault. That's not his fault.
That's not his fault.
He's the best player on the team.
Yes.
And he's not even close to top 10. Again, let me just tell you this. The Chris Paul addition is nice. It did boost the Suns up, and I think they can be a 7-8 seed. But no, it's a glimpse. Do not, Daliso. You are living in the moment right now. Let me ask you a question. You said they're coming in at a 5-4 seed, right?
4 or 5. I could see them anywhere in that 4 to 6 range.
Are they better than the Lakers? Would they be better than the Lakers?
No.
Nope.
Would they be better than the Clippers?
No.
Would they be better than the Nuggets?
No.
Would they be better than the Rockets?
Yes.
Okay, that's if James Harden leaves, right? All right, so let's say James Harden leaves. That's 3. Would they be better than the Jazz? Would they be better than the Mavericks?
No, not when Porzingis comes.
Would they be better than the Warriors?
Yes, the Suns are.
No.
The Warriors are not making the playoffs.
Are you serious?
What are you?
Hold on. Y'all are telling me the Suns are better than the Warriors. I mean, y'all telling me the Warriors are better than the Suns.
Yes. But think about it. The Suns are not making the playoffs if Devin Booker gets injured. Think about that.
They're going to the 7 to 8 seed and going to play the Warriors or Clippers.
If Devin Booker gets injured, Kaylee, he's the best player on the team. Are you kidding me?
So they're not going to get. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, so
there are more really good players on the team than there are on the Suns.
So you know who the Suns lost to, right? They lost to the Kings. Although they beat them the next day, they lost to the Kings. The Warriors put up 137 points on the Kings, Daliso. No. You said the Suns are better. You said the Suns are better than the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers are better than the Suns, right?
No.
Oh, the Trailblazers aren't better than the Suns?
No.
You are living in the moment, at least.
No. Y'all are just the Suns.
The Trailblazers had the third
best. Y'all are thinking Dame and CJ McCollum are going to combine for 100 points and Curry's going to drop 62 every night. No.
The Suns are not a good team. If Devin Booker they would not be able to pull anything off. I'm sorry.
Haley, if the best player on your team gets hurt, what? How many teams in the league are that deep? Haley, what sense does that make? What are you talking about?
If the best player on the team gets hurt on any other team, they still find a way to pull through. Then
Haley, if Stephen Curry goes down on the Warriors, what are they doing? Be quiet. No, Kaylee.
Curry went down on the Warriors. They seem to be pretty fine to me.
Kaylee, what happened last year when Steph went down? What happened last year when Steph went down? The Warriors were the bottom for the conference.
That was more than one player, though.
Kaylee, he's the best player on the team. Okay, when Steph Curry went down, the Warriors were not good. If Devin Booker goes down, the Suns are not going to be good.
The Suns are not a good team. The Suns are not a good team. They're not a threat in the playoffs.
Can I say something?
Marcus, go.
So, as you say, to be a playoff team, the Suns do not have a supporting cast like a playoff team should have.
The Suns don't have a supporting cast.
Listen, just listen to me. Mikal Bridges, he is good. He's not a supporting cast. He's inconsistent. Their loss versus the Kings, he only had 9 points. Does that seem like a good supporting cast to you?
Mikal Bridges can show up when it matters the most. When it's time for the playoffs, no one's going to be talking about how the Suns lost to the Kings by 3 points. No one cares about that.
The Clippers, he only had 7 points.
No one's going to be talking about that game, how they lost to the Clippers, because Paul George put up 39 points. Paul George is not dropping 40 every night. Don't give me that. But Paul Bridges averages 15 on the night.
But you're not going to tell the audience that Kawhi only put up 15, right?
Kawhi put up 15 and Paul George put up 39. Kawhi's not going to put up 30 and Paul George is going to put up 39. That's not how it works. If Paul George is hot, Kawhi's numbers are going to take a hit. Stop it. The Suns are for real. Chris Paul brought the leadership that they need, dishing out 8 assists a game. Devin Booker has already started off averaging 21, and DeAndre Ayton is averaging 14 on the night. DeAndre Ayton, he's averaging 13. He's averaging 13.7 points and 10.7 rebounds. So basically 14 a night and 11 rebounds. That's a walking double-double right there from a former number 1 overall pick. Mikal Bridges and Jay Crowder and Cameron Johnson are all, and don't forget Dario Saric. They can all knock down the 3-ball. Chris Paul dishes it out to them, and they knock down the 3-ball. The Suns are a scary team, and the Suns may not even make it out the first round. But you know how last year we were all talking about, Porzingis didn't get ejected. The Mavericks could have beat the Clippers. The Clippers were in trouble that series. The Mavericks had the number. The Mavericks could have beat the Clippers. The Mavericks could have beat the Clippers. Devin,
second best player was suffering
the first round, but we'll be talking about
the Clippers' second best player was suffering depression. Daliso,
stop it! No. So he could have declined to go to the bubble. He decided to go, knowing all the risk. He decided to go. Don't give me depression.
Help the team.
Suffering, but no, don't give me depression. Why is it Paul George is 2 years removed from a shoulder surgery, and he always brings it up every playoff? That's why he played bad. No, what's the excuse this year? The Suns will be a team. We'll be talking about, yeah, if blah, blah, blah didn't get hurt or blah, blah, blah didn't get ejected, they could have beaten this team and upsetted them. Stop it. The Suns are for real, and they can make some noise in the playoffs. Stop it.
You were living in the heat of the moment, Dudley.
No.
So, first of all, it's too early to call anything. I don't think they'll be better than the Warriors, nor would they be better than the Trailblazers.
Oh, my goodness. The Warriors are not a good team.
We all know those teams have historically known to go to the playoffs, Dudley. So,
yes, the Warriors have gone to the playoffs. What happens when the Warriors did not have Clay last year?
They fell.
Okay, so put Steph in, take out Clay. What were the Warriors doing all those years before Clay came?
Okay, I don't care what you say.
What were they doing?
The Suns can be a threat, but they're not a big threat. They're not going to be a threat like the
Trailblazers. Stop it.
Ain't nobody worrying about the Suns.
The Warriors are not making the playoffs. Get that out.
Worrying about the Suns.
Why do you think the Warriors are not making the playoffs? You have Steph dropping almost 30 points a night. Why are the Warriors not going to make the playoffs?
Kaylee, you can do your research yourself. When Steph scores 30 plus, the Warriors win. He scores under 30, they lose. Steph is not scoring 30 plus throughout a whole 7 games.
Okay.
Stop it.
Steph Curry's an MVP candidate this year.
Stop it.
If he keeps it up, he's an MVP candidate.
If he keeps it up,
he
still won't make the playoffs.
Do you see Devin Booker being an MVP candidate? Nope.
Devin Booker is going to average 25 and lead his team to the
It doesn't matter what Devin Booker's going to average. He is not making his team a threat at all.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Devin Booker is a top 20 player in the NBA, and y'all are talking down on his name like he's some scrub. Devin Booker is an all-star, and he's a top 5 shooting guard in the NBA right now. Y'all are talking down on his name like he's some scrub. Stop it.
I'll give you this.
You're talking about him as if he's one of the top 3 players.
Listen. I'll give you this. If this was the East, I would definitely have Devin Booker and the Suns going. But this is the West. This is the West we're talking about. The West have had harder teams and better teams in the finals the past few years. Correct?
No. The West had the Lakers in the finals. Great team, led by LeBron. The West had that Warriors team who was just with Steph and Klay. That Warriors team was great. But the West has had the better teams in the finals. But you still see the East has won. The East is irrelevant to this conversation.
I know.
Okay, thank you for your points. I think it's way too close to call whether or not there'll be a playoff day. It's way too early in the season. We haven't even met the end of the season. Anyways, we will be closing out this video.
They can take the Jazz to a 7-game series.
And lose.
They can force the Jazz to 7.
They can't take them anywhere.
Devin Booker has never been to a playoff game in
That's not
and won't ever. And he won't be at one this year. That's all I have.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yo, oh my gosh.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell. Be sure to stay tuned for videos coming next week, and we will see you guys later.